Glencore is a medium kind of a construction company based out of Lachine, Ballykelly, County Clare. It is run by Martin Corbett, who is he's a carpenter by trade, but has reached into the contracting side of the construction industry. We employ about 15 people, and we mainly focus on residential development. I have a construction management background, so I mainly focus on the management side of the build. Initially, we came across the system when we were building a one-off house locally here in Clare, and after using it there, we seen how efficient it was to build the house and get the house off the ground. So then we started building a 31-unit development in Newmarket in January, on the 13th of January. After the 18th of May, then we had 4 units ready, and up to today we have the last unit of the 31 fully built, and we'll say up to roof level and the roof on. So that just shows how fast it is when you do get out of the ground. It's very fast with the Insulated Foundation System, and then when it's in conjunction with the system we're using, it's great. It's very efficient. So for on site, from our point of view, it's very fast. In one day, if you got the ground prepared in a day with your T2s and T3 gravels, you're up to, we'll say, ready to install steel the next morning. So that's one day. And once you have the steel in, then pour concrete. If you steel in the morning, you pour concrete in the afternoon. So that's 2 days to get the foundation system fully in. Whereas if you went to traditional system, you formwork and creating your formwork and tying your steel and then pour that's 3 days. And then put in your insulation and raid on again and pour again. That brings you up to 5-6 days. So like it's twice as fast, and has proven that in the market for us now. It's been very cost effective, number one, and secondly, it's been very fast. And also, it's very workable as well. We'll say with pipe work and putting in your water main and running your rads, using traditional Zaza, and just cut out your slot for your pipe work and create your fallout for your storm and your sewer. And after that, it's very easy work with too. We've 2 lads who installed the system. They've installed all 31 of them, and they did that one-off house as well in Ballykelly. Great. I suppose the fact you're left with a finished floor makes it excellent, because you're ready to build your house. You're saving time. I suppose the house is sitting on T3 gravels here at 5mm chip. It's not actually poured in situ, we'll say, into the ground. So that's one difference. I suppose you have 1 pour of concrete instead of 2. Which I suppose it actually benefits you in a way, because it's way faster. There's no rising walls, so you can go from the raft straight onto your structure, build straight away. So it's the next morning you're ready to build. Like our developer's client is they're looking for an A2 rating, so that's what we get, and we get it very easily with the KORE raft rather than the traditional system in Shannon. We found it was a bit difficult to get it. When we originally priced the build in the market, we were using a traditional raft system, and then we explored using KORE's raft system. And our initial budget, compared to the actual cost of the KORE raft system, was a substantial saving. So I suppose the manpower, less time for a digger involved pouring, and you don't have to move as much material digging out. We'll say cast in situ concrete. You don't have to do that, so you're saving money there. There's only 1 pour of concrete, so less manpower there as well, and less material. We found there was less steel, well, not less steel, but more efficiently. Steel was more efficiently used in it, obviously. So I suppose the biggest difference, in Ireland anyway, it's all block in Ireland, so it's very hard to get the point across to a lot of people. I find even with the ICF structure, they like the traditional system, but I suppose like everything, there's change. Everyone has to change and just get on board with these new systems. They're not there for the sake of it. They're there for all the advantages they pose. So I suppose if you come from a construction background, the biggest question I have anyway would be the fact it's not tied into the ground or in situ into the ground. So that's the biggest, I think, difference. Then secondly, you're getting your finished floor level, and I don't think there's a major difference between them, bar that the fact the actual system is sitting on the ground rather than in the ground. So to be honest with you, having done it twice now with 2 developments, there's been I think it's been a lot more efficient in there was no real lead time, we'll say. Like once we contacted even in your offices, we had product. If we contacted them on Wednesday, we'd have it Monday. There was no lead time in it, and we used a structural designer from Cork, Hiller Tanner. So he was recommended by E. So again, he was very, very easily deal with, and was there whenever we wanted him there for any question we had. So it was great that way too. Yeah, 100%. I'd recommend it for any development, whether it's a 5 development or a 500. It's definitely worth going with because the benefits can be seen from any scale. It's twice as fast. You're getting the same outcome really. You're getting a higher thermal value. Secondly, less manpower, less concrete. It's better carbon footprint. We're looking to build a 100-unit development. It's in for planning at the moment. We're waiting for hear back on it. But if we do get the green light in that, we'd 100% be going with it for the whole reason. If we wanted to be done in a year, having the insulation, or say the insulated foundation system, it definitely saves half a week every week. Like we'll say we're putting in foundations at the early construction stage, getting out of the ground. And I suppose everyone would know in construction, if you get out of the ground easy, from there up it's easy. Like